the team kaofela ya Philani, I know how it is to work under the wing ya Philani Ntate Mondlane. It's a tall order because everything follows protocol. So I said to you the last time when I was speaking to the team, do not mind that because you are growing faster. People who work under somebody's umbrella but cannot take instruction, you will always struggle to go forth in life. It's part of the things that I'm going to speak about today. The crisis that we are facing as young people, it's not that there's unemployment. When you have an opportunity to work, you don't want to work under instruction. You also want to call the shots whilst you're employed by someone. It's part of the recognitions that I've made when I've been working with young people. I'm not labeling you. There are goods that we do and there are negatives, the errors that we perform. But we're going to talk about that today. I recognize you, team. And for the fact that Mam Phyllis, was it Mam Chris or Mam Phyllis said, for the fact that you are here and you woke up, I honor you. Ingubo zimnandi. Dikobo dimunati. But once you befriend, silence please, once you befriend izingubo, poverty will always dine with you. How le motswalle wa dikobo? Poverty itla dula e jalo wena tafuleng. This is a bold move that you took. As much as the weather is not favorable, I'm going to listen. So we all here for that. Singaqala ukusebenza. Yes. Now, when I present at times, I like using jovial methods. By jovial, I mean, I like making fun and relating to situations that we face every day. So if I speak about something and you feel, because I want to be relevant to you. Okay. This to me, what I'm seeing now, it's not a crisis. And I'm going to show you why am I saying it's not a crisis. I'm in a very high profile meeting. Even if you're in a very high profile meeting of future CEOs and accountants and engineers. If you want, take a picture of Montsore. I'm amongst greatness. Don't disturb. Because batle bobo tsore le besu le beile ko kae fela ene re serious mo. Right. As they alluded, by profession I'm a human development practitioner. Maybe as okay, development practitioner yabantu wenzani as a human development practitioner. My job is very easy. I look into your life and search what is it that is blocking you to become. And I work with you to become what you want to become. Human development practitioner. So I'm on an assignment to make your life proper. So I get paid to fix your life. That all right? This is your life. This is how you grew up. This is where you are. You don't have 1, 2, 3. How do we get these things? I give you assignments for you to achieve. So that's human development practitioning. It's a study, of course. Development practitioner. Now I'm given an assignment to speak about skills, competencies in this session. If you don't understand the word, do not block or if you don't understand something, it's not a sign Oguti you are dumb. It's a misunderstood word. When it's been explained, you will understand. Some of us here, Ma'am Phyllis, people fear to sign in applications because there was a big term there. What you were, I don't understand this. I think this job might be difficult. But can you deliver? And they used a term, industry. This is not the type of job that I'm looking for. But maybe the term meant, can you deliver flowers? But because you didn't want to search the misunderstood word, you thought, this is something for people with master's degrees, PhD. No. Misunderstood word can make you to be stuck in life. Right. I'm going to touch on aspects that say South Africa. So the first slide that you're going to look at is a research from Stats SA. I'm going to explain something to you and never forget it. Now, Whenever you hear somebody speaking about statistics, you must always ask them this question. Were the statistics from Stats SA? If not, they cannot be valid. I'm going to explain to you. The President of the Republic of South Africa, when he says, members of the Portfolio Committee, honorable members, 95% of young people in this country, those statistics, they are being taken from Stats SA. Statistics South Africa is the only body that informs the president with statistics. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Now, if somebody says, President, according to 10% of, where do you take that statistic? If you drew it from Stats SA, I will listen to you. Because that's the department that is assigned by the presidency to seek accurate statistics about the Republic of South Africa. So I hear you, at times we talk, we not 40% about talk about Sheba. We ain't got 40%. So I'm trying to teach you something now, okay? So how about the statistics, Tamampela? When you say crime in West Rand, go to www, you'll see it goes Stats SA. If Stats SA hainayona, you can call them. Hi, how are you? Thank you. But the statistics are West Rand on crime and the types of crimes that we have in the West Rand. Some of the statistics, they sell it. If it is current data, by Rekisa. Because people bangola the movie, got statistics. People write soapies, got statistics. People do documentaries, got statistics. So they also have to sell it because they field on the ground and research. So research ringa ko Stats SA. Slide, madam. The state of the youth unemployment in a South African context. There's a reason why I'm saying in a South African context. Please don't block. Hari buaga context reasoning ya South Africa. Rebuaga the rate ya youth unemployment in SA. So Oscar, in America, no, we do not relate. We can borrow some of the themes, but when it comes to unemployment in our country, we cannot attach them derona. So Rebuaga, South Africa. Do you understand that? Now that's the website that you can look at, Stats South Africa. Youth aged 15 to 24 years are the most vulnerable in South African labor market, as unemployment rate among this age was 52.2%. Wa understand out of 52.2% kiki number ikakang. It's huge because since the age the other 50%, the other 100. Of course, when you are seated there, guys, I don't want to hurt you. This is what I mean. Hakibato retlo buaka the causes and what is it that we need to look at if you are not informed more. We need to know what the stats are saying. How are you born at these stats? Because this is called primary data. How we shoot this? So okay, you didn't total so data saying. Not Maheu, I can say James Seneca Maha. When I'm shooting Maheu le wine Nekamo. Style. Now it says there, among graduates at this age group, graduate at the age of 15. There's a boy that started medicine at the age of 15. So I'm talking about university and 15 years. Wait, the youngest boy more SA to go and study medicine. Now it says that amongst these graduates, the unemployment rate was 31%. My man, this is what means, Madam Chair. 31% of these people graduates. Someone seated with a master's degree. I'm going somewhere with this. Someone seated with a master's degree. Imagine if you don't have a senior certificate. Okay, maybe I'm upscaling it too much. Bachelors. How na bachelors? Mutwa bachelors. Uru tsikotun. How na grade 10? What are the odds? Auto penetrator ning the market. Osna grade 10 or grade 9. Mutwa bachelors. Oye Miko retail. Next customer, please. Teller 4. Plastic. Now, it's not by choice. It's the frustration that they are meeting. But there are causes that we need to speak about. Some of the causes because these are the things when I'm working with young people, the major frustrations that frustrate us from accessing employment in the market. I meet graduates maybe in a week, 15 to 10 graduates in my office. And many will say, Lesego, we don't want your money. Just give us experience. And then we asked the market. Ha ke bua ka market, ke bua ka industry, ne? Ha ke bua ka industry, ke bua ka corporate. Bale ba di companies tse kgolo, okay? Re go bona. Mpontsheng a store, shop, ko go rekiswang experience. No, maybe you did not capture that. Let me give it to you again. Show me a store or a shop, ko go rekiswang experience. Another fight that I had with industry, I'll be speaking to industry again on Thursday at the Southwest Gauteng College. Why is it that other races, they never go under learnerships and internships? They go straight to work. Now, I said, this is not a crisis. It's a cause for a reason. Mama, you shouldn't have called me because I'm going to speak the truth. So that when they go out of here, they have perspective. You are traveling with perception. I'm giving you perspective. So perspective is surety of the situation. Graduates are crying out loud. If you go to Masai Tabo West, Kobo Clearwater, or Kobo Northgate, you will see other graduates with boards on the road. I have a bachelor's degree in what engineering and a master's in what. I need an internship. Now that is a crisis. The question that we need to ask our institutions then is, when you were schooling these people, what were your intentions? Take it from me now. Many institutions are in education for business, and that's it, not to develop you. I'm going to repeat it. Many institutions are there for business, not to develop you. Let me tell you why people rush to private institutions. A private institute like AAA Advertising, Big Fish, AVDA, what's this, IMM, and other private institutions, they're saying to you, enroll with us, get a qualification, go straight to work. So they make it their duty to make sure that you get employed. But many public institutions will say, study. As long as the government can see that you are in the system, man, just study. Come in the system, do a bridge course, just be busy. Do a bridge course, get in the system, study. Doesn't matter how long you stay in the system, you'll qualify. Bala. And then you ask yourself on the rate of teenage suicide inside public institutions. They're frustrated. They don't know how to buy a hookah. Statistic. Let's read below there. The burden of unemployment is concentrated among the youth 15 to 34, right? As they account for 63% of the total number of unemployed people. Now, Urutsimo, when I speak about this statistic, you are thinking about your brother, your sister, and yourself as well, unemployed. Now that's a crisis. Because some are worried as we speak. What am I going to eat today in the evening? Colleagues, money is there in this country. A lot of it. South Africa, it's not facing an economic crisis. That is a scripted situation. That one is a story. Okay, can I prove it? I work 4 jobs. I'm running my company. I have a foundation. I'm an assessor and I moderate. No. Jobs are there.
And I'm an author.
Thank you, man. And I published a book, it's doing well. Who are you connected with and who are you listening to? And what type of message are you listening to? You are only trapped by your environment. Where? Nah? Jobs are there. Galore. Maybe you don't understand when I say jobs are there galore. If people can phone in and say, Lesego, come on, we need you now, Kopa. Tell the other client to hurry, busy nyana. And then I ask myself, Why is it that a gona batho ba bangata in my space? Why does a client have to fight for it? Give them more. Just make sure that you are there and present. Jobs are there, colleagues. But what type of jobs are you looking for? Of course, if you go to retail, just struggle, it's bathong. If you go to call center, it's. But I agree, that's a starting point. I agree. That's a starting point, because you need something where okay income control. But I'm going to also show you a slide, saying the current jobs that are on demand or in demand now in South Africa. When I say in demand, we took this from Career Junction. And it's very sad, man, Phyllis. Most of the jobs that are in demand, they are not require you to go out of your house. It's jobs that you can do control. And I'm doing one of them as we speak. You will see them. Let's move, madam. Most of us here have fallen victim to this. The unemployed are often targeted by bogus persons who claim to be able to secure employment for them for some form of payment. Pay 1,000 rand now. Somebody says to you, pay 2,000 a uniform, miracle thing. 2,000 and I feel like you're a uniform. A lot of you have been scammed. The question again arises, who do you take advice from? Philani, it's your one-stop shop for proper advice. I repeat, Philani, it's your one-stop shop for proper advice. Because I can't have another Philani, it's a malebo. It's a malebo sekhos. Do you think Lesego is attached to bogus? I'm not. And I've once told Mam Phyllis, when we first met, I remember with Mam Chrysola, I said to them, I'm prepared to work with the organization only if you have the high interest of young people at heart. And I'm going to see it if you don't. And then they laughed. I understood why they laughed, because I never knew their background and what they actually do. And then I came for a visit. I'm that person. When you tell me you do something, you want to work with me, I come for a visit. I drive Kiko Bonantoyeta. And then I came to Philani. Because no, this is some serious business. And I was prepared to commit to activate some of the programs with them. So whatever I'm going to speak about needs to cancel this desperation. And I'm going to show you how you cancel this desperation. Part of it, it's the screening that you're going to receive. Some of the questions here are going to be very personal. It's a personal profile that we're creating. And I'm going to explain it to you when we do the profile and you go to your segmented groups. It's very personal. And some of the questions you might feel that they're very offensive, I'm sorry. But I need to tap into your emotion just a bit. And I'm going to request you to be honest. Now, other companies will understand. It's easy to find employment for young people with a simple thing like a questionnaire form. If you go to corporate, Ma'am Phyllis, if you go to Investec today and ask for a ComDev department, community development, my name is Ms. Phyllis, this is what I do, and go to the office, make copies of maybe 150 in that department, I have a crisis, 150 young people not employed. One question that they're going to ask you, how do you know? Here's a questionnaire. Proved current data, they have said it themselves. Do something. Corporate will look into 10. Yeah. That's how we access employment for young people. Because that's the question. How do you know that they are not waged, unemployed? Employed. Then a corporate company will choose. This is a crisis. This one only has grade 9. What do we have here? Even an entry level for a cleaner now in SA, it's senior certificate. Entry level for a cleaner in a company. Give me a drink. So they will take 15 and call, Mr. Tau, thank you very much. We cannot take the other 120. Can they please go back to school, these ones? So now, the focus for Philani will then be crisis. Habana metric. Then they need to rope in colleges. College, Arna Chelet. Here they are, 120. The president says you must intake. Let's make sure they get their metric. The college is going to be happy. Let me tell you why I say that. They have done the groundwork for them already to say, yo, thank you very much. Do you have their CVs? Do you have their ID copies? Proof of residence, bring them. Tell them to start school tomorrow. So by next year, if Philani wants to get some of you into college, it's very possible and easy for that matter. Because remember, with public colleges, the president said, you are not turning anyone back, even though you can have more young people at the institute, enroll them. We'll make a plan on how they study. If you are not going to school, it's either you did not have the information on how to fight for it, or you were advised by a wrong person. Even though you have grade 9, you can go to college, acquire your matric whilst doing your course. Now let's talk about grade 9 and I can say, I second the excuse. Kwena sa batlong go bala. Ke batla go etsa marketing mara grade 9 ne ka senkeng. E tlo kenya grade 9. It's at the N level sa gago and you're still studying the course. A ke la etsa ba segment a jwang. They look at the subjects o sa di passang hantle, ba di kenya iba part of your course while studying your marketing ya how. Where do you get advice? Some of you just go on Google and you ask Google, it will offer information, but is that a reputable source? So Google, everyone is posting online, but can you trust what is being written? Which is the proper source? I still say Philani is your proper source. Amen. Some of you, I don't think they even visit the Philani website. Do you visit the Philani website? I work with them, but at times I check when they have opportunities. They do load them on the system. Oh, you don't know their website? Yeah, yes, today. It's a modi beneng mo website. Now, on the key ones that are requested in SA. Let's move, madam. Causes of youth unemployment. The first one there, lack of related skills. I will explain what I mean by that. Currently, South Africa, in a little SETA, say 21, services SETA, MICT SETA, wholesale and retail SETA, 21 SETAs. Like it's SETA. Yes. Do you know the larger chunk of the budget, yeah, president, I can hear this, I can feel it. There's some blockage here because Sita did saying. Mosebetsi, what is SETA? Skills Education and Training Authority. Mosebetsi, what is SETA? Go to sa president. Go fa batho the skills. Some more so that the country can be able to generate its economic development. Marahano Satsebi, Kirikowena, that's the reason you are unemployed partly. Can you explain our SETA? If you want to enter the SETA space, madam, I think most of them here, they need to do the facilitator course. You need to be professional facilitators. It's a 3-day course. I'm a facilitator, I'm an assessor, I'm a moderator. I keep weekend to take it as a profession. Qualifications, but that's something that I make extra income. Now, ki entry ya SETA, arabate metric to do a facilitator course. Do you know how much a facilitator gets paid a day? If bam pizza or kilo ruta di module and say 3 for 4 hours, that's 3.5 kalsats. 4 hours. If they say, let's see how the modules are longer, can you please stay for 8 hours a day? I will charge maybe around 7.5. Imagine if a client in Bukile for Matati A5. Let's say Free State Department of Education and Peter, Rebata Wena, 7.5 a day. Kimonatimus for 5 days. So imagine if it's a month long. Imagine if it's a month-long project. I'm in the Free State for the whole month. Kiset. You don't know. Some of you only know this information today. In Kazankie, some of you have the skill to facilitate. Marahona qualification ayo. If you can have a facilitator course, become an assessor. You know what assessors do? After we facilitate the students, I get by it some portfolio of evidence. Portfolio of evidence is go assessor, we lo marker. An assessor will charge 350 file A1 for marker. So imagine if you're an assessor, would you go into Bao Patala 350 over 30 files 100? Or monat. The job of a moderator is to endorse what the assessor has done. So moderators is what they do. They check if you've corrected and you did not give the student extra marks. Now they just browse through with the memorandum, they're just browsing through, oh no, this one correct. They're just endorsing. The moderator charges 1.5 per file. So the moderator is like your principal. You don't know this information, don't blame yourself because of who you surround yourself with. That's what I'm saying, it's not a crisis. You just lack the knowledge fella or okay. Are you following? Yes. There are 1,000 courses that you can do with different sitters. You can do a course in verification. They sound like big words. When they call this person in the program, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Mr. Lesego, the moderator. Or sure, you can tell me. Hey, they are sure you. Shangamayama PhD moderator. Yeah, confirm a fellow opacity. Fair. But because of it's a word that sounds very special. Hey, moto serious, so pusher. No. Now, you can study to become a verifier. A verifier or Romero Kiri Sita to go and verify institutions. Why can't I go college? I'm here to verify if this course has been facilitated properly. Why can't I fellow Wayama, you listen to the lecture, you check what they do, you make your notes, you out. You don't even speak to the lecture. You go back to your respective SITA and tell them that I verified they're doing proper work. SITA pays you. That's why Mama last year was saying, this SITA business, it's an ASAP thing. We need to bring it and introduce it to them ASAP. There's money trapped there. A lot of money. Now, write this down, even on your phone. Go to the Skills Development Portal. Ne? Go Google, just write that. Skills Development Portal. Now, how to open up on the Skills Development Portal? Do you know? But there are 12,600 jobs available every day. And then, where's unemployment there? Colleagues, let's listen. How can I 12,600 jobs available every day. In which country, actually? Babuaga country. In South Africa. But then the question is, why are these jobs not accessed? Arupima. It's simple because of qualifications. Related qualifications to access those jobs. So the crisis is not unemployment. The crisis is lack of skill. That's it. Can I make an example? This one is very sad. Now, if we go to Maputo now, and this is very powerful, listen to this. If the 5 of us go to Maputo now in a 7-seater, it's a Vito Yarona, and then I'm the only driver with a driver's license, I get attacked by stroke. I can't drive. You are in a crisis when chances are an elephant can come and just stamp on us because there's no driver. It's not a crisis when somebody views it because they'll say, all you need is a driver here to get to the next point. So, when you are your own stumbling block, you cannot drive yourself further because you don't have a simple skill of driving. Let's tolerate. Yeah, I'm fine. Do you see where the crisis is? Now, you get into an interview room. Good morning, Lesego. How are you? No, I'm fine. Please tell us about yourself. I'm yo. Hey, Shaka na seke pepe way. Hey, this woman, Shaka napa. Hey, you can't even introduce yourself properly. You can't even address yourself as a person. Now ask yourself, why is Philani introducing a public speaking course? Because a simple thing like a questionnaire informed them how they cannot express themselves. That's why it informed that program. And then we took the ladies out. We're grilling them. We went to corporate. Back can I do office in Senzima, madam? Yeah, no. Babon, yeah. Kirman, Haria Udika Peman. But about the Shapid, of course. When they changed the environment, the mindset changed. Ladies, how do you feel? Yo. How do you feel that you were able to stand in front of a professional and tell them about yourself? But I feel like, however, that you need to work very hard for. I qualify. I'm a qualifier because unale stress sahay santosengat. I'm a qualifier. But colleagues, are you following? There's a book that I read in Maru. Baba Dileng, the book Maru. Moleka says in that book, environment, everything, heredity, nothing. Environment, everything, heredity, nothing. What he was saying is that the environment plays a larger role to impact the mindset. When he says heredity nothing, he says, dear young person, do not rely on inheritance if you don't know how it was acquired. Some of you here are seated, you are waiting for your parents to decease. I ring amen. Christina, why were you calling me? Why were you calling me? Now this is trouble. Colleagues, at the back, attention please. Look at the second one. Nepotism. My family does not like me for this. When I say family, I mean all extended families. Lesotho, Botswana, Talibona, Kwakwana Valley. I don't work like, you don't call me and say, Lesego, make a plan. You are not my assignment. Ya raubona ubizi. Banabaruna, whoa. Let Bana show. It's my reputation we're talking about. The reason South Africa is like this. A politician took Gogo, just big. Vuli business lap, I'll be a ghost director. Nzokfaga mina. Crisis. Ungafaki umuntu ngoba uyamazi. Bonshebele ku shebele. It's your reputation we're speaking about. Remember, colleagues, you worked very hard to become what you are. Lesego will just come in your space and say, "Hayi Brian, angeke sibuze ngama report lo muntu. Ayeke drop the finances mfethu umuntu wethu lona. Bhala njena ukuthi spend emalini. Don't fetch an auditor baba, just write a narrative uzo understand. My reputation down the drain. Nshebele ku shebele does not apply here. We are going to do things proper. The crisis, it's part of the course of how our country is like this now. The third one sickens me. Economic corruption. As we speak, money that we have lost through politicians, I don't care, all parties, all of them, it's more than 50 billion. But these people monthly are getting salaries. Yes. Why don't you start your own business and disclose to the government and then run your own business whilst working then if it has to be? Madam, I'm not saying 50 million. Billion. How sick of greediness is that? You know, at times I usually wake up and ask Paps up there, why don't you make me president? We need to fix these things. You are getting a salary, you have benefits. Why do you feel the need to steal 40 million for you alone? It's sick. I asked other politicians, if you stole 20M, do you know what it means to give one NPO 1 million a year? Do you know the crazy development you'll see in society? Remember, NPOs are very skillful in drawing resources and stretching the rent. Very skillful. 1 million per NPO, 20 NPOs. Do you know how much that can impact our country? 20 mil. At times I will get business through government and some will call me, yeah, but chief, listen to this one. So what are you saying? With what? Yeah, but we saw your quotation and we said you must fix it properly so that we can be able to also, you understand? No, I don't understand. What? So now I have to disclose to SARS that I gave somebody 20,000. What was it for? And so I call it business development. When they want it, I tell them straight, I'm going to disclose that I gave you 20,000. It was business development. Maybe seek somebody that I can offer 20,000 to, and you will take it in that business. I have to speak the truth. I gave somebody 20,000 rand. You know why? I've tasted poverty, colleagues. Don't be taken by this. I know the taste of poverty. There were times where I used to sleep in a the KFC. You are just taken by the outer flesh. I know hectic and sick poverty, dear friends. How did I become what I am now? Because of mentors. I rushed for people and asked for help. I'm suffocating. Please help me. And somebody helped. Not having and not knowing, it's not a sign of weakness. Not having, it's not having. Not knowing, it's not knowing. You don't know, seek knowledge. If you don't have, seek so that you can have. You are not weak. Colleagues, are you following? Yes. Poor sustainability plans. They launch a program. Young people are excited. It's closed. What happens to the young people that you have trained? We have given them skills. They must see what they do. There was no sustainability plan. This is how we do planning. And I love what Philani did with the public speaking ladies. I'm going to explain sustainability planning in simple terms. Screening. This is screening. We find the need for intervention. We found the need through these questionnaires. They designed a program, which is the Young Skills Revolution. We started the implementation of training and capacitating. We started placing. Now, all these young females that we worked with, when they call me, Lesego, yo, thank you very much. You have shown me the light. Mpizinga 1, 2, 3. That's a sustainability plan. You took them until they saw the light. You don't train them out of the system. Where are they going if you do not show them the system? So at times, our government trains, they excite you, and then they leave you. Of course, you're going to be frustrated again because they did not show you the light. What is the light then? Industry. They must show you how that particular industry that you are interested in looks like. Philani is practical. When they trained some of these ladies in catering services, most of the events that they did last year, they made use of the same young ladies that they trained. So it's placement, so that they can have a tangible feel of the things that they want to do. The last one, orchestrated poverty. I'm going to speak very strong on that one. Colleagues, some of the poverty-stricken areas that you see, it's not a wow thing. It's created by someone to stay in business. Nkulumang system manje. Some of the poverty-stricken areas that you see, it's not a wow. No. It's created so that it stays like that for business reasons. One of the business reasons would be a funeral parlor. Leave them in that poverty-stricken situation, because if you empower them, there will be less deaths. I'll be out of business. If I'm going out of business. You might not want to hear the truth, but I'll tell it to you so that you have the perspective. Orchestrated poverty would say, we are in the business of medication. If you give them a remedy on how to solve this, we are not going to sell meds. Let them die and buy medicine so that we make money. Wake up, Wena. Wake up. Where do you take advice? Who do you listen to? If really you want to divorce yourself from poverty, come to Philani. Light will be shed. I always wish, Mama, that your plan and the sustainability plan that you have to go Africa become successful. When you shared the news with me in our last city, I saw it immediately. I saw you speaking on the phone, Mama, saying, hello, Lesego, we have a project in Ghana. How's your availability? Yeah, this is what we call an impactful sustainability organization. No, I'm seeing it. If the government won't, I'm just waiting for Paps to give me my millions. I want to be a sponsor one day, not a client.
Wow.
I usually tell my clients that one day I won't be your client, I'll be a funder.
Thank you.
I need to go back to the people that believed in me and say, here's 2 million. See what you can do for the next coming 2 years.
God is good.
No, for sure. If you don't see yourself there, give my heart. In the last session, I said to another lady there, do you imagine yourself as a millionaire? Let's go to Nakhana. No. It's not there. It's what I say. Yo, Nakhana is a millionaire. It sounds funny, but the answer is because you have limited yourself. 4,000 a month or 10,000. 10 is right. It's right. When are you going to sit in a table where they say 1.5 M? Or no, I can't do this project for 6 months at 1.5. It's too little. And then they'll say, no, but let's 1.5 million. I consider my expenses. These are the expenses, and I'm going to lose. There's no profit here. Okay, 2 million. Yeah, we're talking. At least I'm going to have profit here. When are you going to? You need to see yourself discussing such numbers. I'm paying 3.5. But of course, we start somewhere. The ladies, in that corporate excursion. Were you there, madam? Oh, hambang on that day. Now, must figure in a boardroom, ladies, you can order. But when you have more, man, you can order, guys. They were worried to, hey, guys, salad. Guys, akiriki lunch, order. So what I was trying to say, of course it was a test. What I was trying to say to them, Kore, the lifestyle, asiona eli. Mona there's a budget. Order. I buy the pizza, man. Quality food. Okay, let's eat. How about some more? This does not say Lesego had my mama. They didn't even know that the budget that we enjoyed lunch with was from the organization. So I told them, Philani paid for this because it's part of the experience. Because Bang Boneng keep a cut. But, no. It was part of the plan to say, they said it, Lesego, make them just nice lunch. Let it merge the environment. Yeah. I'll say, I'm just kidding. I'm pulling your hand.